So this is Martin Bryan from my guitar channel. I'm doing a follow-up on the unboxing to this Ditto stereo looper and going into a little bit more detail. So the main reason I purchased this was obviously to have a looper, but it's supposed to have more extended features based on the ability to upload and download things via USB. And it was also to have come with a number of backing tracks by famous musicians. I won't go into the who's and the whys, but we'll get back to that in a second. So really, this was an extension of their first attempt at doing this kind of thing with this thing called the wiretap, otherwise known as the riff recorder. Now, this is like a one-track looper that has 15 gig, and it's really, or excuse me, 1 gig, and it's really intended to allow you to practice a riff, play it over and over again, do a different version of that, and backwards and forwards. So like a one-track looper. But what it had that other loopers didn't have at the time was the ability to connect via USB and to offload the tracks. You could not, and I repeat, you could not load tracks onto this, but you could record up to a gigabyte worth of tracks and bring them onto your PC and load them up into your DAW. Now, the fact that you couldn't record tracks onto this, in my opinion, really made it limiting for gigs. And a couple of times when I did play out at a friend's bar, you know, this was of limited use to me. So again, that's kind of why this was attractive. Let me open it up. Because, lo and behold, this is supposed to have some advancements where you can both upload and download onto this device. But here's the problem. Much like this earlier version, you can only upload and download when you don't have anything connected, no instruments connected. You have to have it on external power, and then you can hook up the USB cable and use it to upload and download the devices, or I'm sorry, upload and download the tracks. That said, it's still pretty bulky and I've had issues. For example, when I am able to successfully get a track on there, like a drum backing track, it shows up not only as track 1, but as track 32. So every track you load on there takes 2 slots, both the lowest and the highest. So that's been a bit frustrating, and that's led me to buy yet a third device, dun, 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 that I am going to open up here shortly, and that's this Zoom R4. Now you're like, Martin, why the hell are you buying yet another device? Well, this was available for super cheap on Amazon, and it is many things in one, and it overlaps with these devices on a Venn diagram. USB connectable, multi-track recorder, but comes with built-in preamps and built-in effects. So we'll do an unboxing and a deeper dive onto this now that these have kind of shown their limitations.